Hello, hello, welcome or welcome back. Let's sit back, relax, have a snack, and enjoy. Sit at My Grave, Season 4, Sanity or Salvation, Chapter 8. This plane ride had been more unnerving than the first. He'd been nervous on his way then, but still had more confidence. He still saw more of a light at the end of the tunnel. He shoved aside all the wreckage he caused by leaving, holding fast to the promise he'd made to bring his brother back. Now that he'd gone and actually made progress, it was nothing like just hearing what he had to do. The adrenaline and drive for his journey was shaken, now that he'd done something physical. Jasiah had explained it as releasing someone from a prison of their own flesh, but he'd never heard someone scream to stay in their cell with so much anguish. Arden leaned back in his seat. Soft voices were around him from other passengers. He listened to them. Some talking about the vacation they'd just had, others planning for the holidays. A man was softly telling a story to his dozing wife and toddler as they held each other close. On another row, two boys he presumed to be brothers were arguing over which movie to watch. In another area, he heard a comment about how odd it looked outside while flying, knowing how the rain was picking up before they boarded. He felt so removed from it all, though he tried to enjoy listening, pretending he didn't have to think about his own life for a moment. He was exhausted, but unable to sleep yet. Arden let his head roll to the side, body tensing in pain from the movement. He placed a hand on his bruised face, staring out at all the huge clouds outside. Time ticked on while he sat there. He rested his eyes, while his head laid against the window. His body had slumped, letting himself be engulfed by his coat, trying to find some type of warmth. Thunder rumbled outside, its booming sound muffled by the plane. All the same, it gave Arden a jolt. His hands went clammy almost immediately. He'd never really been a fan of storms. It was to be expected as a child, he feared those loud noises. The dark, aggressive clouds, and sudden flashing of light in his old serene bedroom. Of course, he had grown out of it when he got older, only to have a much worse reason for disliking it now. Arden shifted in his seat, frowning uncomfortably, a memory overtaking his mind. He was younger, weaker, shivering like a leaf. The evening at home had brought in clouds, a storm brewing. Renly and Easton were home, but tucked away in their own room. After Arden could only assume they had been working all day. It was a while after dinner, and a bit before bedtime. Arden was curled up on the couch reading, having a snack. It had been peaceful, calm. His only gripe being, as he laid over, his glasses kept trying to slip off his face. Rain hit against the window. A low rumble sounded overhead. The wind seemed to be picking up, moving the branches their way. Arden stretched, sitting up. He looked towards the window and saw how dark it got. He slowly put his book aside, walking over to peek out the window closer. He gasped out quietly, watching the storms that got worse. He slowly put his hands at the window, watching, mesmerized by how the trees swayed. Suddenly, light flashed, reflecting on his glasses, startling him a bit. What came next made him jump. A loud boom seemed to echo the room, making him hold back a scream. It seemed so unnecessary for thunder to be that loud. Even though he was at home, he still felt the need to find more shelter, fearful of the next one. "Mom? Dad?" Arden questioned softly, knocking on their bedroom door. He got no answer. He tried once more, but still nothing. He stood there frowning. Would they be asleep at such a time? He walked away from their door, running past any windows he saw, trying hard not to look at the angry outdoors. He was almost safe in his room when he remembered a crucial detail. There's a window in there, he thought, eyes wide in a shocked realization. He'll be okay though, surely. Another loud crash of thunder made him jump and take off running. It was so scary. There was no way he could fall asleep like this. As he wandered around, he suddenly heard music playing softly through the storm. He froze briefly before running towards the area. It was stupid he didn't think to go here in the first place. Arden let himself inside Reed's open room, seeing his brother laid back on the floor, eyes closed while he listened to a CD, lightly drumming his fingers to the beat. "Reed!" Arden spoke in a loud whisper, crouching down by him now. Reed jumped, his body jolting. He quickly opened his eyes, sitting up, glancing around briefly before zeroing in on Arden. He chuckled a bit in relief, seeing him. Artie? What are you doing here? He asked.
I came to say goodnight.
Arden lied nervously. Reed scratched his face in confusion.
Okay.
Well, good night, Mom. Reed teased him before standing up. Arden rolled his eyes, but flinched immediately when he heard the loud boom. He was running straight to Reed before catching himself. He quickly straightened out his shirt, trying to appear relaxed. Reed's gonna think I'm so uncool, Arden thought to himself.
Why are you acting so twitchy?
Reed questioned him, picking up his music player, pausing it.
You jumped too.
Arden challenged back, pointing at him. Everyone jumps when they hear their name, so what? Reed shrugged, walking back to his bed, jumping backwards onto it. And anyway, we already said goodnight, so you better go on to sleep, continued.
Oh, sure,
Arden responded hesitantly. He slowly turned to leave, but spun back around, eyes widened.
Oh, Reed, why don't we stay up all night? It'll be fun. We can read books and listen to music,
Arden suggested eagerly. Reed laughed a little, about to speak, when blue light shined through his room. Arden's body stiffened. He shut his eyes tight, bracing for the intense sound that would be close behind. He seemed to scrunch his body down further when it didn't come right away. He suddenly felt warmth in his ears. Something slid over them. He opened his eyes in confusion, seeing Reed was in front of him now, placing his headphones over his ears, now having them plugged into his music player. The tune was filling the quiet space. The thunder eventually crackled, but at least it was a bit muffled. Reed sparked the relief shock on Arden's face before grabbing the bridge of his glasses, messing with them, making Arden frown and swat him away.
Stop! I need to see!
Arden complained. No, you don't. It's time to sleep anyways, dummy. Reed mocked him, ruffling his hair, pushing him around a little.
But I thought we were gonna stay up.
Arden questioned hopefully, trailing his brother as Reed went to pull away at his curtains, looking outside. Arden stopped short, gasping softly, hearing the rain and harsh winds whipping around, anticipating those horrible crashes again. Reed continued gazing out. Arden watched him from behind, or slowly creeping over. He stood beside Reed, the hand not holding Reed's music player, gently gripping onto his own pant leg, in an attempt to relax, or at least not seem so nervous. Arden glanced up a little at his brother. He looked interested, frowning just slightly, but he didn't look afraid. Arden tilted his head a bit. Reed was never afraid, and if Reed wasn't afraid, neither was he. He thought to himself. He frowned to his face, staring out the window too. There's not the wildest thing in the world. If it was timed a little better, it'd be a nice beat for a track. He chuckled.
Think of music when you hear thunder?
Arden asked in confusion. Of course. If you listen, music can be anywhere, he told him. He placed his fingers against the window, starting to time his taps along the sound of the rain coming down. Arden glanced from him, gazing outside again, surprised at the tune he created. Reed rolled his eyes a little, seeing the wonderment in Arden's confused face. Reed began tapping his foot along too, adding to his little one-man band. Another round of thunder came through, stopping the moment. He jumped out from the window, stumbling. Reed reached over and yanking him back to his feet before he could fall, laughing at him. You need to get your money back for those glasses. You're still staggering around. Reed mocked him, watching as Arden got his bearings. That, those cabinets need to be locked a little tighter. Reed muttered, snickering again.
Huh? What do you mean?
Arden questioned. Nothing. Reed shrugged.
Thunder messed up the song.
Arden commented, noticing Reed stopped his little tune.
Nah, thunder was like the big finish.
Like when the guy hits the cymbal or something. It's just chasing lightning, Reed told him. He closed the curtain back, going to sit on his bed. Arden quickly followed, sitting beside him. What the? You're on my bed now too? Reed asked, shaking his head.
Why aren't we gonna stay up?
Arden asked again, slipping the headphones off, starting to feel a little less nervous. No, I'm going to sleep. We can splash around the mud puddles or whatever tomorrow on our way to school, Reed told him, yawning.
Mud? Will our clothes get dirty?
Arden asked, frowning. Reed arched an eyebrow at him. No, it's gonna make some sick designs in our clothes. Then we're gonna cut them up to make them look even better. He explained with a grin.
Oh, okay.
Arden agreed. He didn't like the idea of messing up his clothes. Reed's always looked so cool. So I guess he knew what he was talking about. Reed held back up again, going to turn off the lights before flopping back on the bed and turning his back towards Arden. You turned up the lights? Arden questioned, feeling his nerves again as he glanced at the window. That's usually how people sleep. Reed chuckled.
Okay, well, I like this CD, so I'm gonna keep listening to it, okay?
Arden announced, glancing at Reed. Sure, whatever. Just put in new batteries tomorrow. Reed waved him off. Arden slowly laid back down, almost on the edge of the bed, trying to stay still and quiet as he put the headphones back on. Did you just lay down? Reed mumbled his question.
I'm not sleeping, I'm just hanging out. I'm gonna stay up all night by myself since you're too tired.
Arden quickly bargained for himself, waiting to see if he'd get kicked out or not. He glanced at Reed's back, almost holding his breath, staying still as he could, to see if he'd turn around. You're so weird, Arden Reed snickered quietly again. Arden sighed out, silently in relief. He must have believed him, because he didn't kick him out. Arden stared up at the ceiling, hearing the foggy storm outside, mixed with the music in his ears. He blinked a few times, looking once more over at Reed, before slowly falling asleep, barely noticing when Reed reached over, moving his glasses off his face.